That was 8 straight. We won 10 straight games. Hottest team in all
What's next on
baseball.
No doubt.
Probably one of your takes. Weird. Wizards, Suns, Trey Johnson with the self-assist. I'm going to go so far as say, I don't know if I've ever seen this. Pump fake off of someone's calf.
Oh, that was good. That's good.
I've never seen that.
I like that.
It's a great play.
I like that.
Wonderful. Bulls, Kings.
Wow.
Kawamura. He had so many assists this game. I don't know how many we could actually run. We had that one was behind the back. I think we also had the nutmeg or no? Did we end up pulling the nutmeg or no?
We might be short on time because we did a 90-second Red Sox highlight.
I asked for 20 seconds. Did it go a little long? Yes. Look at this pass.
It was
Boom.
fun watching that kid. I'll tell you that.
He's fantastic. He can't defend. That's the problem. So I don't know if he can stay on the court.
Shocker.
But
Right.
he's unbelievable. He's unbelievable. Bulls take on the Pacers tonight.
energy.
Weird. Mets, Royals, Bobby Witt.
What's this almost? This is one of the worst overturns ever. Why, Brew, watch this. They reviewed this, and they're like, you know what, he's out.
He was safe.
He popped out like right.
No, they're
He was
saying
there, mate.
No, they're saying
They
Are they saying
overturned
because
it
he
and he was
came-
out.
They overturned it. They called him safe.
Right there.
They overturned it saying he's
came
off the bag. That is not why the rule's there.
Well, he was out.
I understand, but that's
That's not why the replay rules it.
correct.
Right. But I hate that rule that you come off the
That's
bag.
what
They
I'm
need
saying.
to change that.
And if you like,
No.
if
I mean,
you-
I get it because
if
that's the
you come
rule
off
if
the
you come
bag
off the bag.
enough that it's caught in real time. But they didn't say we need replay in baseball because there might be a fraction of a second after a guy's safe, he's out.
They should just do away with that come
Yes.
off the bag rule. Because
Everyone is sliding too far.
Okay, but he doesn't.
But yes, he's sliding. Yes.
a lot of times your momentum just
his
takes
knee.
you.
Well, then slide early.
bag.
His knee never goes past the bag. He
Everyone
doesn't-
is sliding too far nowadays.
I mean, this is little.
Everyone's
Is
sliding
that
too
a
far.
nowadays? I mean,
Yes, no one used to slide and have their foot
They,
hook
yeah,
the
because
bag.
they used to go cleats up and take somebody out. They had to
That
change.
was in the 1910s.
No, that was in the 1910s.
Weird.
Watch the Big Red Machine. Brew grew up rooting for.
I did.
Rockies
No.
red.
Go to
I'll tell you a
those
good
games.
slide.
This-
Why don't you slide like this? Tyler Stevenson to left.
Brew.
Watch this slide. Slide on the side. Whoop, got you. Safe. Rockies lose 2 of 3 to the
Bro,
Reds.
the first-
They are now 35 and a half games behind the Dodgers. It is getting late early in Colorado.
I hadn't seen Wild since Wednesday. I walk into his office today, and the first thing he says to me, "It's getting late early in Colorado."
30 games back to the wild card. Oh,
I saw
doubleheader.
this. He's back in the win column.
Doubleheader. Marcus Armstrong wins the first. Newgarden was right there in the mix.
And blew it. He had both races won and blew them both.
And then Pillow wins his 7th.
He's won 7
Incredible.
races.
7
That is
races.
incredible.
He's a friend of the show. He's getting a Belichick territory.
No.
Friend of the
Close
show.
personal friend of mine. Likes Brew. Doesn't ever want to speak to you.
Not great. Welcome back. Want to see more of Cooper Flagg? Too bad. Mavs saw enough after a dominant Game 2 against number 2 pick Dylan Harper in the Spurs. Here's how Cooper did in his 2 games. Game 1, he had 10 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. He went 5 for 21 and 0 for 5 from 3. Then he got to play the Spurs. He had 31, 4, and just a single assist. 10 for 21, 3 for 9 from 3. Brew, your reaction to Cooper Flagg, and are you taking the Mavs seriously after this 31-point performance?
Well, Cooper Flagg, look, all he didn't do in game 1 is shoot well.
Well, that's kind of a thing, is it? Is it not?
It's if you want to rip him for 5 for 21 is indefensible, but if you watch the rest of the way he played well. He was handling the basketball a lot more than he did. He handled it in college, obviously, but right now they're kind of looking at him as handling the ball a lot, at least until Kyrie Irving gets back. So that was new for him, but he did a great job. He made the big play at the end with the block, then pushed the break, then gets the assist for the essentially what turned out to be the game winner. And then what I really like about him is that he said it after the game, one of my worst games or maybe the worst game of my life.
Yes.
He clearly went back to the hotel, looked himself in the mirror, and said, I got to be better. And he came out with dog in him. All right, everybody's wondering, oh, does he have the dog? Does he just let the game come to him too much? Will he take over? He goes out there and scores half his team's points. Like, he clearly wanted to make a statement that that was not me, even though he wasn't horrible other than the shooting. That was not Cooper Flagg. And I love that he came out there and dropped 31 in a freaking Summer League game. That was impressive. So I liked it. Look, a few years ago, I would have been ticked off that somebody's sitting out Summer League games. I guess it's been beaten into me. Load management in Summer League now, right? That's what we got. VJ Edgecombe sitting out games. Like, it is what it is. You can get hurt. I understand it. But I like what I've seen from Cooper Flagg. And no, they're not contending in the West, but because of the injuries with Kyrie. But this is they're fortunate.
I wanted to see him play one more game. They play the Hornets tonight. Just play one more game. They play the Hornets, the Sixers, then they got a fifth game, semifinals. He doesn't have to play the whole thing. I get it. But as Bruce said, if you call it one of the worst games of your life, just play one more. The worst game of your life, a really good game. Can we get one more? Now, to Bruce's point, I looked it up.
But if it's a bad game,
then you got to play another one.
Then you're right.
That's the problem.
Well, you should. Then play until you get another.
It shouldn't be a bad game.
We need two
You're good enough.
The problem is, like you said, Wemby played 2 games. Paolo played 2 games.
The number one
shut
pick,
it down.
it's weird. Summer League's no longer for the top pick.
So when is the top pick supposed to get?
In theory, during the season.
Okay, I would rather have it be during the Summer League.
Don't.
Like, it's not for the top pick. It's for second rounders trying to get on 2-way contracts.
It's interesting that it's become what Nick said, although it's a bigger,
spectacle than ever before.
Yeah.
So that was the point that I wanted to make. See if it resonates with you, because Bruce is going to be furious. Fourth, did you see this? 4th highest rated Summer League game since they started to keep track of Summer League. Zion, R.J. Barrett, Wemby, Brandon Miller, Lonzo, Tatum, 2017, and then Cooper Flagg, Bronny.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it was only 4th.
So I like the idea. There is some buzz there. Do I think the Mavs should take that into account?
Listen, I think that this is where it's so funny. Brew's gotten more accepting of this stuff, and I've gotten maybe a little bit less, in that the way to get better at sports is play sports.
Thank you.
And Cooper Flagg's, 18 until December. Like, he's young.
Yeah.
He just, by definition, has not played a ton of basketball because he hasn't been alive long enough to have played a ton of basketball. So I don't look at it. I do totally understand if you even have the slightest, turned my ankle. You know what I mean? Something that you normally just tighten up your shoes, keep playing, sit them down. But to preemptively do it, I think is silly, but I'm not going to, as much as I like to criticize the Mavs post-Luka trade, this just seems to be what teams do. I have been, though, just to quickly answer the question, shocked at how many people seem to think the Mavs can be good this year. They don't have ball handlers, except for the 18-year-old and D'Angelo. Yeah. And so when I look at the West, I think we'll agree in general, even if we have it stacked a little bit differently. OKC, I have Houston and the Nuggets next.
Yep.
I have the Lakers and the Timberwolves next in a group. I then would have Golden State plus San Antonio with a maybe, because, you know what I mean, if Wemby keeps on the trajectory, and I like the Fox edition. And then, so that, Clippers. By the way, that I said the Lakers. Lakers with Minnesota.
No, Clippers.
Oh, no. So those 7 teams. And then I have Clippers and Dallas next in a group together. You know what I mean? And so that's 8-9. They're not contenders.
Unless he comes in like Larry Bird, and Larry Bird was not 18.
No, Larry Bird was in college. Yeah.
He was like 23 or 22, something like that. So
but he'll be getting better. Kyrie's getting
better. I don't think Kyrie's going to play.
You think Kyrie's out?
You think he's out the whole year? I think he'll be back second half of the season. But that's my point. How can you? And then is AD playing 80 games? It's just too many question marks right now.
I'll take the under on Kyrie games.
To find your way